Hear that, guys? That is the sound of the train arriving. Welcome to the Seoul subway. Hop on board. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a Korean edition of what I ate in a day. Now, a lot of people tend to think that Korea doesn't have many vegan options, but it does. You just need to know where to look. This morning for breakfast, we are in the Insadong area. Insadong is great, it's very busy, and there's a kind of pedestrian street crammed with tea houses and restaurants and eateries and shops. It's wonderful. Our first stop for today is Maruja연식김밥. Everything here is fully vegan, and because this is a kimbap shop, we are gonna get some kimbap for breakfast. At a glance, you might be like, oh, sushi rolls. But no. These are Korean seaweed rice rolls, and they're different from sushi because it's seasoned with sesame oil as opposed to vinegar. 잘 먹겠습니다. Oh, it is just so good. The sesame oil gives it a really nice nutty kind of flavor, and the combination of the vegetables inside, there's perilla, some radish, it's just so delicious. Yum. They also gave us some very hearty kind of mushroomy broth, which was very, very delicious. This afternoon we are at Myeongdong market and we're going to try and find some vegan street food. They have so many food options here, but I'm not sure a lot of it is vegan, but we'll just see how we go. This is the Myeongdong street food market. It actually only opens from about 5 p.m. every day, so if you come during the day, you're not going to find much. There's one long main street that fills up with little food carts that sells all sorts of traditional Korean street foods. I'm here hunting for the vegan goodies because I watched a video by Corey May and his wife at the time Marie, who's vegan, and they found so many vegan options, but I actually think there are even more now. I'm going to make a video on that later, but I'll just show you what we found today. Our first find is the strawberry mochi, and this is technically Japanese, but they also do it here and it's a very good vegan option. There's a nice fresh tangy strawberry inside, it's covered in red bean paste and encased in a very chewy layer of mochi. The tornado potato, or a chip on a stick as we would call it in Australia. Did you guys know that this was actually invented in Korea? I didn't until very recently. Very cool. It's vegan as long as you don't dip it into any of the powders that they have at the front. They have cheese and onion, but just avoid those and go with plain salt. Now this is very good. I mean, you can't really go wrong with fried potato on a stick. It's very simple and very delicious. This is just a roasted sweet potato. The koguma is totally vegan. It has been roasted for a really long time in this barrel that he had on the stand, and the texture on the inside has become sort of a mix between roasted chestnut and sweet potato, and then the outer layer was quite thick and chewy. When you get your potato, it will be very, very hot, so be careful when you're eating it so you don't burn your mouth. Our next street food find is the Yaw Chair Hot Dog, which is a vegetable and noodle filled little pancake. These little pancakes are filled with noodles and vegetables, and this one actually kind of had a curry flavor to it, so I guess she added some curry powder, but I'm not sure if that is commonplace. The pancakes themselves were a little bit oily. They were fried in quite a lot of oil. You can go for a more pan-fried vibe if you find a vendor that uses less oil, but this was our first time at the market, so I wanted to go all out, and we got the naughty version. So we got some Veggie Chapter. I found a vendor that cooks his japchae on a separate grill to the meat japchae. This guy actually even let us use our own container and he gave us a little bit extra. This is obviously the vegan japchae. It is looking very delicious and it smells so good. That is so delicious. The noodles are bouncy and chewy. This was my favorite thing that we ate at the market, the japchae. It was just so full of flavor, light sesame oil flavor, not too oily at all, and it was just so delicious. For dinner, we are back in Insadong at Osegye Hyang. It's a fully vegan restaurant and it is so good. I will do another video on Osegye Hyang later, but I'll show you what we ate tonight. Look at all these little dishes. These are called banchan and they're little Korean side dishes for sharing. You can get as many top-ups as you like. As a main, we ordered the mulnaengmyeon, which is a classic Korean dish of buckwheat noodles served with a chilled broth. There were literally ice cubes in it. It's served with vinegar and mustard on the side, which you can add to suit your taste buds. They also give you some scissors so you can chop your noodles up and mix everything together very easily. I think naengmyeon is one of my favorite dishes. The noodles are really refreshing, and whether you get the mul version, which is this one in the broth, or the pibim version, which is the mixing version, they are both so delicious. Mul naengmyeon also has nashi pear in it, which is a really nice, sweet, refreshing touch, and I even found some vegan beef bits in my broth. The other main we got was the sunbukang doenjang bibimbap, which was so delicious. The doenjang is a soybean paste, and it actually comes in that little stone pot that you can see on the left called a takbaegi, so it comes sizzling hot. You add that to your bibimbap along with the soft tofu, which we forgot to film, and then you mix everything together. Now the side dishes or the banchan at Osegye Hyang will change every night, but you will always get kimchi. And they are so good, all the side dishes. This one's one of my favorites. Sometimes you get lotus root, sometimes you get spinach, sometimes you get some mayonnaise covered thingies. Make sure you eat them all. Alright, that's it for this video, but we are just getting started here in Korea. If you guys want to see more vegan Korean food, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and I will see you guys very soon. 안녕히 가세요. Bye.